Hey, welcome to Brunch with Brian. Today we're coming to you from the dog park at Quail Run. And here we got the babies. Here's Mars. Yeah, Mars. Willow. There's Willow. Just got a haircut. That's Willow. She just got a haircut. And there's Saturn. So we got everybody here. So first off, hey, have a great 4th of July weekend. We're kicking it off Friday. A lot of us are maybe even taking off early. We're still celebrating the Suns going to the finals, so we're still excited about that. Today I wanted to talk about making a schedule because we're right at the beginning of a month. And whenever you're at the beginning of a month, it's always great to get a fresh start and start a new calendar. So, this is what I want. This is going to be a new assignment, a new ritual that's going to be very helpful. Now, you may already do something similar to this. So, if you're already doing something like this what I like is an overview. I want you to print a monthly calendar. Now, here's a sample of a monthly calendar that May that I have, and you see there's lots of writing on it, and it sort of helps you keep track of big things, milestones, birthdays, holidays. Mother's Day is there, is Memorial Day is on there, so those things are important to just be aware of. But also, what else am I looking at? I'm actually okay. Now this is up to you guys, but I'm actually, I weigh myself every day, and so I actually write down my weight every day and my body fat percentage. You don't have to do your body fat percentage. Isn't this nice, guys? Nice park. You don't have to do your body fat percentage, but I would recommend. This is just helpful to me, guys. Now remember, I lost 50 pounds. I used to weigh 204 pounds, and then I lost all the way down to 154 in 50 weeks, 50 pounds in 50 weeks. And I've kept it off. And I'm telling you, a big part of it is that I weigh myself every day. In fact, when we go on the road, and we're away for a week at a hotel and I don't have a scale, it changes. I'm not as good about eating and I get sloppy. So when you know you're going to weigh yourself every day, there's a certain accountability. There's a So there's an accountability that, and especially, you know what the real accountability is when you know you have to write it on your monthly schedule. So my lesson today is make a monthly schedule. I like these little worksheets, June, and sometimes you stay on top of them, and I want you to write, if you could, you write your weight every day, and as much as you can, weigh yourself in the morning. If this is an issue for you, and I think it's an issue for everybody in America, frankly, just because the diets there's so much temptation to eat poorly in America, and it's all over every media and TV and everything, and it's very tempting. So, and if you have a few bad days, you can actually put on, 2 or 3 pounds or something. So this is very important to keep track. And you can look over a whole month and see how your weight's fluctuated. And I also, this is another tip for you, and this is something I do, is I grade myself in certain areas. Baby, what a good girl, what a good girl. And so I grade myself in certain areas like eating. So I write eating and then I give myself a grade. Now, we also have a bigger version of this that's like a daily, it's a weekly action checklist, but it's a grid and it's all laid out. So I really like that weekly action checklist. This is sort of an overview. The weekly action checklist is almost a day by day, more of an intense, like what are you checking all your boxes for stuff like deep breathing and how much real estate, how much home investing did you do, how many closing calls. You actually write that in on every day. If you would like our home and our if you'd actually like a copy of that, it's really powerful. That's our weekly taking action checklist, weekly action checklist. But these are really simple, guys. You don't have to get these from me. I actually get them from wikicalendar.com. So it's just wiki-calendar.com, and you can print off a month. You can download it, print it, or just print it, and then keep track of it on paper. It's very helpful, can be really helpful for you, and to keep track of stuff. Now, obviously, it's not just writing your weight and how you eat every day and grading it. You can grade a lot of stuff like your sleep, but definitely you got to keep track of your real estate investing. And anytime you have a milestone, like bought this house, that's like a big star on that day. Bought a house, had a really important deal meeting that day, very important closing calls. Usually deal meetings make this chart all the time. If it's a great closing call, it might even make your monthly. You know, whatever you can fit in that box. And, you know, I want you to, this is a great way to sort of keep track of your life and just sort of track to see that you're not making the same mistakes all the time. Okay, because that's amazing how if you look back and you read some, if you ever kept a journal or diary or notes or anything, you look back like 5 years ago or 2 years ago, you're dealing with a lot of the same issues you've always been dealing with. And so, you know, maybe something's changed, of course. Actually, I hope you're dealing with bigger problems as you make more money. So your life, as it progresses, if you start doing a deal a month, you'll still have problems, but there'll be different problems, but you'll still have some problems that are the same dang problems. Same health problems, you know, same family problems, same, you know, all those issues. So you still got those issues, but if you got a lot of money, it makes those issues easier to deal with. And keep track of everything you're dealing with, including your fitness on your chart. And I also write down every day we play pickleball or anything else, right, honey?
Oh, yes. I
Yes.
love
Annette's here
pickleball.
with me. She's busily.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, and there's the three babies. Aren't they cute? And our other big girl, Trinity. Where Trinity, you didn't wave. She didn't exactly wash her hair. Expect to be on Facebook Live. So, all right. So guys, here we are at the park. Willow, you want to go get the? Will you chase a frisbee? Will you chase it? Will you chase it? She's so gentle. I don't think she's gonna chase it. She's a little shy at the dog park sometimes. I'll throw it though. See if she'll go get it. Really? She's a sweetheart, isn't she? She's got little bows in her hair. You see what those bows are? They're American flags, so those are really cool. All right, so great to spend this time with you. As always, guys, I'd love seeing you on Brunch with Brian's. Hey, we reorganized our YouTube. So go on our YouTube and see how we've laid it out. We've put some videos up there that maybe you haven't seen for a while. So we kind of set it up on a little bit different way. So I think you might really like it. Hey, you got your frisbee. Good girl. Good girl. All right, so great to see you guys. We will see you Monday. Have an awesome 4th of July weekend. And until we see you next, keep expecting success, getting awesome training. And what does Lynette always say?
Taking action.
Taking action. All right, see you soon.